welcome to another motivational video. I hope today's video encourages you to do something productive in your home as well. Today, I'm actually unable to do some house projects that I wanted to do because I had a small accident last week. So in today's video, we're just going to embrace slow homemaking and we're going to get some basic homemaking tasks done. I help at a kids program at our church, and last week I tripped while I was running during one of the games that we were playing, and I ended up landing really hard on the concrete and bruised and scraped up both my knees, and I hurt my hand pretty badly. So when it happened, my first thought was, I am too old for this. And then when I told my husband what had happened, he said, "You're almost 42 and you're running around like a teenager. You can't do that." And I have to agree with him. That is so true. My body just can't handle things like it used to. So while my body is healing, we are just going to embrace slow and just doing the things that I can. You may have seen the bad weather that we've been having here in Nebraska on the national news. Actually, it was last week by the time you're watching this, but we had multiple huge tornadoes rip through Nebraska. And the kids and I were actually going to garage sales when I got a warning about a tornado watch on my phone. So we headed home, and as we were pulling into the driveway, the tornado siren went off. I praise God for getting us home safely and just in time. But we spent an hour in our basement and we heard 4 different tornado sirens go off during that hour because there were just so many tornadoes that were popping up all around town. Thankfully, no lives were lost, but there was so much destruction that was left behind, especially in a town called Elkhorn, Nebraska. Homes in that neighborhood were leveled to the ground. There was nothing left of these homes. But as far as I know, there were no deaths and there were only just minor injuries. So I praise God for that. I have seen some people interviewed who said that everything that was destroyed can be replaced, but lives can't be replaced. So thankfully, none of the lives of Nebraskans were lost. But all of that has just helped me think about just going about my normal, everyday household chores. And I'm just reminded how thankful I am for floors to sweep, bathrooms to clean, and a sink to wash my dishes in, because my home is still standing while there's other people here in my state that don't even have a sink or a floor to clean. So, oh my goodness, that just changes my perspective so much. And I have so much to be thankful for. So while I've been in here, my kids have actually been outside playing. It's been really nice today. It's starting to get a little cloudy and we're supposed to get more rain and more thunderstorms today and then for the next 4 days. Okay, I'm just going to be thankful for the rain, even though I would rather it kind of dry out and have some sunshine, but thankful for the rain. And I told my daughter that we would plant these zinnias. We bought these seeds a couple weeks ago, and I've been just waiting for the weather to get nice enough where I don't think it's gonna freeze anymore, and I think we're finally at that point. So we're gonna plant these out on our side deck where I have just a tiny flower bed. I have some annuals that always come up over there, and I've actually kind of transplanted them from different areas in our yard over the years. And now I want to plant these zinnias because I know that you can cut them and then they'll come back, and I've heard that they're easy to grow. I was outside, I found this plant growing in a random spot by our fence. I had not planted it there, but it just started growing there this year. So it's a purple salvia and it's super easy to grow. Plus it blooms all summer. So I dug it up and I transplanted it over to my flower bed beside the deck. I love seeing all the green and I just cannot wait until all this flower bed fills in and the flowers start blooming. I've even seen some of my rose buds popping up, which is super exciting. We are back inside. We spent about an hour and a half outside. It's a really gorgeous day. I don't think that it is going to rain, but I could be wrong. I'm not a meteorologist, so we will see if it ends up raining, but right now it's just a really nice day. So I'm gonna get a couple of things done here in the house. I like to get my ground beef from Costco, and it had actually gone up 10 cents a pound since the last time I bought it, but it's still a better price than the grocery store, and we really like it from Costco. So I divide the big package up into 1 pound portions, and then I wrap them in saran wrap, and then I add them to a freezer bag, and I just store it in the freezer that way. Tonight we plan to have meatloaf, so I got that prepared ahead of time and I just placed it in the fridge so that I could make dinner time much easier for myself. So now that I've been making meatloaf for years, I don't follow a recipe. I just add ketchup, milk, breadcrumbs, garlic powder, salt, and parsley, and I just mix it all together. And then I add a little bit of barbecue sauce on the top when I cook it. So tonight's dinner was just simply meatloaf, some steamed broccoli, some canned crescent rolls, and then also some rice.